Hey third grade math, it's Fantastic Friday. I have my flamingo hat on. I love it. Another day at the beach for us. And I got our sign going. Alright, so we are going to continue to order fractions today, but instead of them all having the same denominators, they're going to have different denominators. So you need to have your fraction strips ready to go. Now, if you don't have them, I did post them in the Google Classroom so you can print out a fresh set for yourself and cut them up. So let's get started. So same thing, least to greatest. We're going to start with, I'm going to say 2/3, 1/4, and 2/6. So I have my 2/3, my 1/4, my 2/6. But like I said, they all have different denominators. So the way we're going to order them is just to use our fraction strips. Easy. So I'm going to get out my thirds, my fourths, and my sixths. I'm going to bend them back. Or if you cut them up, then you can just use them like the tiles we use in school. So I need 2/6. So I'm going to make sure I have 2/6 showing. 1/4. So I'm going to fold it back so I just have 1/4 showing. Just like that. And then I need 2/3. And then I'm going to put them in order from least to greatest or biggest to small so we can order them. Now this is easier if you do it on your table, but you can't see. So I have 1/4, then 2/6, then 2/3. So there we go from least to greatest. 1/4, 2/6, 2/3. And remember, when you line them up, make sure they line up at the edge to edge, just like we have our tiles in school. So then I'm going to write it down. 1/4, comma, 2/6, comma, 2/3. So least to greatest. Let's do another one together. I'm going to go with 3/8, 1/2, and I'm going to go 3/4. Okay, so again I have 3/8, 1/2, 3/4. So I have to get out my fraction strips. So I need my fourths again. I need my eighths and my halves. So we have 3/8. So I'm going to fold back so I only see 3. 1, 2, 3. Fold it back. So there's our 3/8 showing. I'm going to put them on the table. I need 3/4. So I'm going to have 1, 2, 3/4 showing. Cut it down. And then 1/2. And again, you could do this on your table. It's a lot easier. So I'm going to put them in order from least to greatest. Okay, so I see I have my 3/8, then my 1/2, then my 3/4. So you can see I put them in order from, oops, sorry, you can't see. So I put them in order from biggest to smallest. So I have 3/8, 1/2, and 3/4. Then I'm going to write it down. And like I said, it's so much easier if you could do it on the table. So I'm going to write down 3/8, 1/2, and 3/4. Easy. Oh, and look, I actually gave you the answer. So 3/8, 1/2, 3/4. Simple. So that's what you're going to be working on today. But remember, you need to use your fraction strips, or if you cut them up into tiles. So we're going to do a little bit of a problem solving one. I'm going to make it quick. So I'm going to write down Dana and Lexi have 1/4 cup Fruit Loops to 6 cup will go Lucky Charms. And let's go 1/2 cup, my favorite, Frosted Flakes. Okay, we're gonna order these cereal amounts from least to greatest. So I don't want to see the fractions or answer, I want the cereal amounts. But let's look. So I need 1/4. Here's 1/4. I need 2 6. Whoops. I have 2 6 out, laying them down. And I need 1/2. Oh, looks like my 1/2 is the biggest. So here we go. I'm lining them up edge to edge, and like I said, much easier on the table. So here we go. We have 1/4, 2 6, 1/2. So now we're going to label using the cereal amount. So 1/4 is Fruit Loops. So Fruit Loops. Then it's the Lucky Charms. I'm going to write LC because I'm running out of room, and then FF for Frosted Flakes. So Dana and Lexi have the least amount of Fruit Loops, then Lucky Charms, and then Frosted Flakes. They are lucky girls. They have my favorite cereal. Alright guys, it's Friday. You did an awesome job this week. In our Google Classroom, I posted another prize box ticket. So print it out, put your name on it, and if you can't print it out, make your own prize box ticket, hold on to it, so when you see me, you can turn them in and get your prize from the prize box. And of course, it's Friday. Let's go. Dance party time. Here we go. Let's go, come on. Alright guys, I hope you have a wonderful weekend, and I'll see you when we meet.